actions serves a different purpose. I can put these words here, and it's changing the meaning of the sentence. So I can say, might, I might go to the cinema. What does that mean? Maybe, maybe yes, maybe no. I'm not really sure. So that's what likelihood is. You're not really sure. Maybe yes, maybe no. Then can. I can go to the cinema. So my legs are working. I have money for the ticket. I can go to the cinema. Yeah. Then when we talk about advice, there was a question here. I should go to the cinema. Yeah. Maybe I'm talking to Kay, and I'm like, Kay, there's a new movie in the cinema. Yeah. I think you should go see it. Yeah. I'm giving you advice. So the way I say, the way I show, the way I talk about advice is by using the modal should. So I should go to the cinema. All right. Then we have obligation. So obligation is something you have to do. So I'm a student. I have to go to school. What am I doing here if I don't go to school? Yeah. I bet a lot of you have to go to work, have to take care of your families, have to cook food. These are all obligations that we have to do. So, same here. I can choose one or the other and put it in here. So, I must go to the cinema. I need to go to the cinema. So somebody pointed a gun to your head and said, you need to go to the cinema. Yeah. All right. And the final one we're going to be talking about is requests. Yeah. So requests is when you're asking somebody, when you're talking to somebody and asking them. Yeah. So in the same sentence, I could go to the cinema. It's similar to likelihood, but we use it in different contexts. So again, I could go to the cinema. So a lot of you guys are new. I'm not really familiar with your levels of English, but I would really want to try each of you to use one of these modules in a sentence. Yeah. We know how a sentence works, just like this. So I might go to the cinema. I can, but don't use the sentence. Yeah. Something else. Do you guys think it's fine if we go around the circle and just try? Yeah. I know, guys, it's an open environment. Like everybody's next to each other, so no judgment. Yeah. Everybody here has different levels. I also learned English at some point. I was not very good. So is it fine if I start with you? Is it fine if I start with you to construct a sentence with one of these words? No? If we can, I see a lot of you guys have notebooks. Could we write them down? Could we try to write them down? Yeah? So each of you guys have a paper in front of you. If you guys could write down one sentence with at least one modal verb. Need paper? You guys have pens? So again, an example of yeah. So we have an example. I might go to the cinema. So I'll give you another example. Sentence. We can use this form. I go. Yeah. But where are you gonna go? I go to I might go to the gym. So could we write down one sentence? I'll give you 2 minutes. I might, or I could, I must, I should. It depends what you're trying to say. So if you need to go to the hospital, you probably need to go to the hospital. Yeah, something's wrong with you. You have trouble breathing. swallow the candy, can't really, choking. So I must go to the hospital. I need. I need to go to the hospital. So I'll give you 2 minutes, write down a sentence. Don't worry, guys. I just want you guys to practice a little bit and we're gonna move on, yeah? Try to use a different, don't use my sentence. Something else. If you want to say it out loud, you don't have to write. Yeah. And what are you going to do at the supermarket? Awesome. Fresh, fresh produce, fresh fruit, fresh fruit. Awesome. So I want everybody to write the sentence, or if you don't want to write it down, just tell me that. Yeah. So maybe need, um, but for example, if your situation is that you're looking for a job, there are a lot of people who need English. So you do need to go to the English class. But you could change it as well. Maybe you just want to go to the English class. But that's a good sentence. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. Cool, guys. So let's move on a little bit. So since we started talking about verbs, I want to move on a little bit and talk about something called compound verbs. Again, guys, you don't have to remember the names. It's not important. What's important is that you know how to use it. So, compound verbs, again, convey actions. So, unlike modal verbs, instead of indicating modality, the likelihood that need, want, should, could, um, it's a little bit different. We take a verb, which is here, try, look, plug, check, turn, okay, and we add this thing that we call a particle. Yeah, again, not important that you remember it. I just wrote it down for me. Yeah. So these words, they come together to create a word of its own. So I have try on its own. I can try to cook a stir fry, something like that. Yeah. And if I put it next to a particle, suddenly I try out. Yeah. That creates a different meaning. So in this case, try out, that would mean S. I test that this marker works. Yeah, it works good. So look, look, look for. If I convert it into a singular verb, that would turn into search. Yeah, look for and search. Same thing. Try out, test. Same thing. Let's try this one on your own. Then. You're gonna help me fill in the rest of these. What the words mean. So plug in. So charge, that is good. The word that we're looking for is a little bit different. So also good, but not clearly, not almost them. So I can plug the together, yeah. So another word we could use is connect. Connect. So plug in, and you know what? I can do plug out. Yeah. Plug in, connect, log out, disconnect. Yeah. So you see, I can change this particle and I change the meaning of the word. So let's put it in like here. Connect. So check out. So check is kind of look, yeah. It's not the same as search. You know, same thing. I check that this pen works. Does it work? I wrote, it works. So check out. What could be the word? We put it together. What could be a different word that we can make out of this? Sorry? You're right. You're right. Check out. It can also mean when you're at the grocery store and you go to the checkout, you pay. That's also right. Check out. Pay. It can also mean a few other things. Check out. Let me, you know what? Let me check out what's behind here. Yeah. I examine. It's similar to search. Similar, yeah. Okay.
I feel big.
Yeah. So it's the same. It's the same. Check out. So pay. No, you're right. Pay is a different verb. So now we're talking about these compound verbs. So check out is what we call the place where you pay. Yeah. So if you go to the Lidl, they call them self checkouts. You know, there's nobody there. You just scan the products yourself. That's what we call a checkout. Yeah. But in verb form, checkout means to examine, to search, to look for. All right. These last two are a little bit easier. So let's try them. So we have turn. So I can turn this board. I turn it back. So yeah, turn on itself. Yeah, I change. I turn it. But if I add this particle on, suddenly it's different. I turn on my phone, or I can turn off. Yeah. So I guess that would be start. Yeah, start, stop. Turn on, start. So now we're back to the pay. So pay, it's a verb. So we pay for. So what could be a word that we could use? Combine these two together and we create a different word. What would it be? Okay, we would say buy. Yeah, buy. When you pay for something, you buy it. Now it's yours. So buy. All right. So again, I would like to have 3 minutes, 4 minutes, that you guys either write down one sentence with one of these words. Yeah. With you use, let's say, try out. Yeah. An example, you're at the groceries. Okay, not a grocery store. You're at the electronics store. And let's say you're buying a new phone. Yeah. If I want to buy the new phone, have you guys been to an Apple store? You know, there's the phones are there looking at you. You can pick it up. You can try it out. Yeah. So I want you guys, you can either tell me or write it down. I don't mind. Write one sentence with one of these words and put it into context. So, like you said, I pay for my groceries. Yeah. pay for my vegetables. I look for look for my notebook. Here it is. Yeah. So I want you guys to write down one sentence, or you can tell me. Up to you. So let's give you 3 minutes, and then we can move on. So guys, we got our sentences. Does anybody want to share? Perfect. Awesome. Does anybody else want to share? You don't have to share if you don't want to. Doesn't matter.
I'm looking for my sunglasses.
Beautiful. Easy peasy, right? Anybody else? It's okay. So, next thing I want to do, guys, this is gonna be a little challenging, yeah. I want to do a little exercise where you guys pretend that you guys are buying a new phone. So you walk into the electronics store and you're looking for a new phone. So I'm gonna play a little video. It's gonna show you how this interaction is supposed to go. So don't be scared. I'm gonna split you up. There's gonna be customers and there's gonna be assistants. So the customer, if I can use K, I'm gonna be the customer and you're gonna be the assistant, yeah. So I'm gonna walk into the store and I'm like, K, I would like to buy a new phone. So K is gonna try, I'm gonna ask her questions and she's gonna try to respond. This is talking practice. And if I can tell you something, guys, I was learning Spanish for many years in school, high school, university. I went to classes like this and I learned a little bit. Yeah. I didn't know how to talk. It was only when I was forced to talk to people. I moved to Spain. Nobody speaks English. I had to talk. That's when I learned. So I really want you guys to talk a little bit because that's the best way to learn. I can teach you all of these things. You can know all of these things. It's not really going to help you that much with talking now. And what we want to do, we don't need to be English writers, yeah. We don't need to be singers. We just want to know how to go to the grocery store, talk to some people, say hi, how's it going? Everything's going well. Have little conversations like this. That's what I'm trying to do here. Have some conversational English, yeah. So I'm gonna play a short video. So can everybody see? So basically, there's subtitles here, you can read them. So the girl is the customer and the man is the assistant. So yeah, I want to ask you a question. When was the last time you guys bought some electronics? What was the last thing you guys bought? Silvana? What did you buy? New phone. Awesome. Anybody else bought some new electronics recently? So Svetlana bought a new phone last week. Anybody else? I don't know. I bought some headphones a few weeks ago. Anybody else bought any gadgets recently?
I bought the airport last month.
Bought some AirPods last month. Also bought some new phone. Bought some new gadgets. So when we're at the store and we're buying things, it's important that we ask about price, how much it costs. For this example, we're gonna pretend that we're buying a new phone. Yeah. What's important in a phone? Battery life, no? How long does it last? Does it last a full day, half a day, a week? What else? Another thing, memory. That's right. Memory is important. Take a lot of photos. We need storage. What else are we looking for when we're buying a new phone?
Color.
Cover?
Color.
Camera.
Color.
Color. That's right. Not everybody wants a boring black phone, right? I have a blue one myself. I like blue. Color. All right. And let's try to have one more thing. Camera. Yeah. I said it. My camera. Yeah. All right. So guys, now I'm gonna play the video. You guys watch it. It's an example of how I want you guys. Space. Yeah, space. Memory. Here, memory. Gigabytes, megabytes, terabytes, whatever they call it. Yeah. So I'm gonna play the video. Remember, customer and the assistant. So. Hello. Welcome to Tech World. How can I help you today?
Hi, I want to buy a new phone.
Great. Do you want a smartphone or a basic?
A smartphone, please.
Okay. Do you have any brand in mind?
Not really. I just want a good phone with a nice camera and a big screen.
Sure. We have many options. Do you want something expensive or something cheap?
I prefer something not too expensive.
No problem. Come with me, please. These are our best phones under $400.
Wow, there's so many.
Yes. Here's one. It's an Expo Lite. It has a 6.2-inch screen and 48-megapixel camera.
That sounds good. How much is it?
It's $350.
Okay. Does it have a lot of storage?
Yes, it has 128 gigabytes of storage.
Nice. And how's the battery?
The battery is very good. It can last all day.
Interesting. Can I see another one?
Of course. Here's the Smart Go 10. It has a 6.5-inch screen, a 64-megapixel camera, and 256 gigabytes of storage.
Wow, that's a lot. How much is this one?
This one is $420, but it's on sale today for $390.
Oh, that's a good deal.
It also has fast charging. You can charge it to 100% in 1 hour.
Really? That's nice. Does it have a fingerprint sensor?
Yes, it has a fingerprint sensor and face unlock.
Cool.
We also have some smaller phones if you prefer something light.
No, I like big screens. I watch a lot of videos.
Then these two are good choices for you.
Between the Expo Lite and the Smart Go 10, which one is better?
The Smart Go 10 is faster and has more storage, but the Expo Lite is cheaper and still has a good camera.
I think I need a fast phone. I use many apps.
And the Smart Go 10 might be the best for you.
Do you have it in other colors?
Yes, I have black, blue, and silver.
I like the blue one.
Good choice. It looks very nice.
Does it come with headphones?
No, headphones are not included, but we have wireless headphones on sale.
How much are they?
They're $50, but if you buy the phone today, you get 20% off.
Maybe I will get them later.
Do you want to pay in cash or by card?
By card, please.
Great. Do you want to add a screen protector or a phone case?
How much are they?
The screen protector is $10 and the phone case is $15.
Okay, I'll take both. I want to protect both.
Good idea. I'll add them to your.
Thank you.
So it's a little bit difficult, but we're gonna try, yeah? Bear with me. So if you guys could go into groups of two, so you guys are sitting next to each other, you can be a group, yeah? So to the person next to you is in your group. So and I'm gonna choose who's gonna be the customer and the other person is the assistant. So the customer is gonna ask about price. How can we ask about price? How much does it cost? Yeah,
How much is it?
how much is it? Perfect. How will we ask about battery?
Oh, no. Oh, that's the thing.
How long does the battery last? How can we ask about memory?
How much?
How,
Why? It's cool.
how big
How big?
is the storage? What it, or we can say a little bit better, we can upgrade. What is the capacity? Capacity. Yes. How can we ask about color?
How many times do you think?
What colors do you have? Yeah, we have blue, red, black. How can we ask about the camera?
How many?
Yeah, so technical terms, I think they say megapixels. So how many megapixels does the camera have? How good is the camera? How good is the camera? I think we could use that. How can we ask about the screen? They mentioned screen, because you know, some phones have a tiny screen, some phones have a big screen. Anybody? How can we ask about screen?
How big?
Yeah, how big is the screen? So to make it a tiny bit easier, you guys don't have to use this, but I made some examples of some phones that you guys can buy. Yeah. Oh, it's very small. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. Good word. All right. So guys, this is just an example. Yeah, we have three phones to choose from. There's a price, there's a screen, there's a camera, there's the storage. If you guys can't see, please come out and take a look, yeah? So now I'm gonna split you. So you're gonna be the customer. Yeah, you're gonna be asking about price, battery, memory, controller, camera, screen, and your partner is gonna try to help you, yeah? So when you ask, how much does it cost? Maybe, how much does this one cost? You will say, "Six- 600, yeah, cost 600, yeah, okay. Can we go like this? We just try, yeah? Yeah? We just try, we just try,
That's this one.
okay,
Uh,
perfect.
600.
Awesome, 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 guys, awesome, awesome. So guys, I'm gonna split it all into groups. Customers, ask about the price, ask about all of this. Assistants, respond, yeah. So, customer, 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 Svetlana, customer. Can you guys be together? Yeah? So customer, you guys together? Can you be the customer and you're there? And can you guys two be together? Yeah? So you're the customer, yeah? Cool? So guys, let's give it a go. Do 5 minutes. Remember, ask about the price, Saturday, missing me. So I'm gonna ask you about those things. Then we're gonna switch around, do it again, and well, do it. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna give me 5 minutes. So something like I absolutely am. That's perfect thing. I go big. This one is 20. This one is 30. This one is 5. So this is that's yeah. So this is so that's the time. So how good is the count? Yeah. How good is the count? Yeah. Good yourself. Okay, so we're gonna switch you. Oh, so Did everybody ask the questions?
Useful.
How long does the battery last? We would say how long does the battery last? Because I can tell you the battery is 5,000. Blah, 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 blah. That doesn't make sense. Yeah. The battery lasts 10 hours on a single charge. So, guys, everybody ask the questions?
Functions.
Questions?
Can you introduce what is it?
Yeah, so how much storage is this? And then the assistant would say, this phone has 64 gigabytes. It's these technical terms, but we kind of know what they mean though. So guys, now I want you guys to switch roles. Yeah. So you're gonna be responding and you're gonna be asking. So now you're gonna be asking, you're gonna be responding. Can we give it a go? Yeah? So guys, switch roles. If you were a customer, now we're an assistant. Yeah? Got it? So let's give it another 5 minutes, three minutes, and then we're gonna talk a bit more. Yeah? Awesome. If you have any questions, raise your hand. Okay, I'm here to help. Yeah? The video. You want the video? Okay. After class, I can send it to you on your email or something. Yeah?
Yeah. Almost one.
I just sure. So here I put face on one. So yeah. So you know, I go like this. Fingerprint scanning. So I go like this. Yeah. So print. It's also on top of the finger. Print. So and phone and the jack is the GB. That's what they say, right? Gigabyte. That means I think it's has 10,000.
How much?
Plus. So that's yeah. That's a question. So can I examine the phone? Examine. Yeah.
Well, you actually.
How long does it last? So how long does it last? Or the battery lasts 10 hours. We say lasts. Yeah. Yeah. So we can ask how good is the battery life? I'm saying that. Listen. So guys, so now that you guys got, I love to see it. Everybody's warmed up. Everybody's talking. I'm so happy, guys. So sorry for my writing. I'm not a calligrapher, yeah. I'm not the greatest at it. But I want to give you some hints on how to improve the language. I had some questions here. So when, for example, we talked about the battery life, yeah. I heard somebody say so. How good is the battery? And the response was, it's good. That's fine in everyday language, but we can upgrade it a bit. Yeah. So instead of it's good, we could say it has excellent battery life. Yeah. It has excellent battery life. That means super good. Super good. Yeah. So instead of saying it's good, we can say it's excellent. That's kind of upgrade the vocabulary a little bit. Um, when we're talking about price, I heard something, this phone, it costs, it's too much. It's too much. So instead of saying it's too much, we could say, you know what, it's slightly overpriced. So remember, guys, that's right, you're getting it. We're talking about the compound verbs again. So overpriced, we have over plus overpriced. Too much. Way too much. Way too much. Yeah. So yeah, overpriced. Too much. But good. Overpriced, and we can have underpriced. Yeah. So we have underpriced. Costs nothing. Yeah. Way too cheap. Or overpriced. Way too much. All right. What else? Here. So maybe you're trying to buy the iPhone, very expensive. But no money. So instead of saying, I need something cheaper, that's a good way. But we can upgrade it a little bit. Instead of saying, I need something cheaper, actually, I'm looking for something more affordable. So affordable, that's also a good word. Affordable means it doesn't cost that much, yeah. It's not underpriced. Underpriced, we use it in a context where it's like, there's no way it costs this little, like you go to the store and they tell you the iPhone costs £10. Come on. I'm not stupid, yeah. That's way too underpriced. There's no way it's real, yeah. But I'm looking for something more affordable. Affordable in your budget, yeah. So usually when you go out to buy a phone, you have a budget, let's say 500, 600 pounds, I'm looking for something more affordable, something in my budget. Or instead of affordable, let's say in my budget, yeah. Here, I asked about the camera. Yeah, the camera is good. Again, with the word excellent. Instead of that, the camera is good, we can say the image quality is excellent. Yes, awesome, guys. So, what else have I got for you? Yeah. So, guys, I think that is all that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. So, guys, I hope I see you guys here next week. The more often you come, the more I get to know you better. I get to know your English a little bit better, and I can make the lessons a bit more interactive. You know, have a little exercises like this. This was fun, right? Yeah, yeah. And again, like I told you guys, I can teach you all of these things. You know, I can talk about compound verbs. I can talk about grammar, particles, nouns, adjectives. Yeah, I don't even know what all of these things mean. Yeah. What I want you to do is learn some conversation. Yeah. Talk between each other. So you can get around in the city. And it's hard if you don't know English. You know, people expect it from you. So really, I just want you guys to talk a little bit. Practice when you're in the street. Try to use your English. Don't be scared. One thing I've learned about British people, they're very polite. Yeah, they're very. Well, no problem. They're very polite. They're gonna be happy if you try. Yeah. So, guys, thank you very much for coming, and I hope to see you guys next week.